And the batter will be the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Mike Tauchman. That one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. That one hit to right. And it stays fair.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Tauchman leads off first with 1 away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Now this is in the air down the line. Carpenter snags it on the run. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. The Tigers coming up, no score. Back here in Detroit and pitching in this game, number 64. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now a chance for Kerry Carpenter. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Oh. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's way high. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Two one now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2. Okay.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Tigers leave one. We played an inning. No score. Back at Comerica Park. And now it's Luis Robert.
Luis Robert Jr.
That one ripped. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Austin Slater stands in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is outside. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That's towards center. Meadows makes the catch, and there's one gone. And up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. To the right side, collected by Torres, sends it to first. 2 out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Vinny Capra.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Vinny Capra. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The White Sox with the homer to get things going. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, out towards left center. Slater makes the play, 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come. Scared the box, they're running, get the from the area.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
There is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm working, pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame is. Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane is. Read it on my tombstone, dude wasn't playing.
2 outs. Whips it to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. For Detroit, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Next pitch is inside. 3-1.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So the lineup flips over. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the dirt, ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Mike Tauchman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Tauchman.
Definitely classify Tauchman as one of those gritty players. Willing to do whatever, get on base, get around the bases.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The 1-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just missed. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Careful.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses across to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Third out. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Benintendi up here. And that just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
In the air, right side. Carpenter sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 7.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Colt Heath. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Riley Green.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Tigers trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rojas hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Right down the chute. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Vinny Capra. The pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Josh Rojas. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one inside. Full count now.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
On the ground. And foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
2 down, bases empty. Chase Mydroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss, handcuffed him with that slider. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. One down, base is empty. Just misses. It's 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
With the purpose, there is a reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed as about as tame as a flame.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one way inside. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Got him looking for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side in the 5th. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. The new pitcher in the game, Tyler Holton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One, 2 now. Out to short, Sweeney. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Miguel Vargas. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia up and throwing. Hannafy getting cranked up as well. And he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Luis Robert now. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Austin Slater getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And it goes just foul. Vargas, the lead runner, out at second. Benintendi on at first with 2 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That's way outside, and a count 2-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitch.
Out towards right center field. Robert on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Misses off the plate. Now 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little.
This one in the air, right field. Tachman in position. He's there. He's got it. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Johnny Brebbia. That one missing inside. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
One down, base is empty. Out to center. Meadows on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now Chase Mydroff. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox. But they back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Colt Keith. 3 outs from a no-hitter. And misses inside.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Outside low, and now 3-2.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Riley Green, the next to hit. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Late swing, fouled off. The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. A chance for the no-no right here. Swing and a ball popped up. Capra. He puts it away. It's a no-hitter.
But we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game,